Tina Watts, and today I will be talking to you about guidance on wearing your mask. But first, I would like to acknowledge our financial support from Grantham University. All right, so some guidance on wearing a mask, which is so very important today because of the pandemic. We want to make sure that we are all extra careful and wearing our mask properly. So when you wear a mask, you protect yourself as well as others that are around you. And mask works best when everyone wears one. So when one person has one on and two other people does not have one on, it's not going to really work. We need everyone to wear a mask. And a mask is not a substitute for social distancing. So as well as social distancing, which is 6 feet apart, we also want to make sure that you're wearing your mask. Okay, masks should still be worn in addition to staying at least 6 feet apart, especially when you're indoors around people who do not live in your household. They should be completely cover your nose and mouth and fit snugly along the sides of your face without any gaps. And later on throughout my instruction, I am going to tell you how to properly wear your mask and give you several demonstrations on the wear and how not to wear a mask. Masks should be worn anytime you're traveling on a plane, bus, train, or any form of public transportation traveling within, into, or out of the United States and in U.S. transportation hubs such as airports and stations, which is so very important. Even though we know that some of the traveling is limited, we also want to make sure that you're wearing your mask. Okay, people aged 2 and older should wear masks in public settings and when around people who don't live in their household. So if you have a little child, a toddler, okay, we want to make sure that they're covered. Okay, and we also want to make sure that we're putting the mask on them properly. Okay, wear a mask inside your home if someone you live with is sick with symptoms of COVID-19. Okay, or has tested positive for COVID-19. Wash your hands with soap and water, which I will be giving a demonstration on shortly, with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Or use a hand sanitizer, in which I will be giving further instructions on, with at least 60%. Keep in mind, 60% alcohol after touching or removing your mask. Okay, and I want to reiterate, your hand sanitizer has to be at least 60% alcohol for it to be effective. Masks may not be necessary when you live outside, when you're outside by yourself, away from others, or with people who live in your household. However, some areas may have mask mandates while out in public, okay, or state. So make sure you know what your regulations are in your city, your state, the place that you are when it comes to wearing your mask. Additionally, check whether any federal mask mandates apply to where you will be going. Okay? All right, so I'm going to give you some demonstrations or some slides on how to properly wear your mask. So if you can look at the slide that you'll be seeing, medical procedure mask, sometimes face mask, you can wear those. But remember, you can wear them incorrectly, so make sure that you're wearing your mask properly. Okay, mask that fit snug around your nose and chin with no large gaps around the sides of the face. So all the time you see people wearing their masks improperly, they'll say, oh, I have my mask on, but no, you do not have it on properly. So you want to make sure that you don't have any gaps. And I'm going to show you how to get rid of the gaps. Okay, and also masks made with tightly woven fabric, which you will see a lot of people wearing their masks that possibly they purchased from someone else. Okay, so you'll see those fabric masks, maybe the ones that has our lovely name on it, they all have that material, or they should have some tightly woven material or fabric. Okay, and masks with 2 or 3 layers. Now in the news, aside from wearing just a mask, they also recommend that you do double mask. Double mask is so important. It is, we want to use double mask to help slow down the coronavirus spread. Okay, so having a mask, now having double mask. Okay, masks with inner filter pockets. We have those masks that we get from Amazon, or we have someone give us a mask. We need to make sure that we have those filters. Okay. And masks made with tightly woven fabric. Okay, we already talked about that one. All right, so some past mask that's not recommended. I'm going to give you a showing on how we are not to wear our mask. Loosely fitted, slight a little bit of material, one layer. We don't want to do that. Okay, and then you'll have a mask demonstration on the do's and the don'ts. And some more do's and don'ts while you're wearing your mask. And some references I have included. Now, before I end, I want to show you different masks, okay? Masks that not recommended. Okay, so we have this wonderful mask that we've already paid a lot of money when we first started hearing about the pandemic. It came out and everybody thought it was so cool because it has this little filter thing on it. But no, don't use it. It is not recommended by CDC, okay? All right, now this pretty mask, it matches with all of my outfits. It is black, and black goes with everything. However, as you can see, it's one layer and it's very thin. No, don't wear it. All right, so we have the N95 mask, which is highly recommended. So when you put on a mask, you want to make sure that it fits properly, okay? All right, so you will see. All right, so you have on top, you'll have the little area that you can pinch, and it's going to tighten up the mask so it'll be fitting your face properly. And you don't want any looseness. You want to make sure it's snug, okay? Now, if by chance you have a nice mask with a nice logo, you want to, or you can, purchase something to tighten your mask, okay? Put your mask on. You can loop it and tighten your mask, all right? There you have it, how to properly wear your mask.